His first rounds of chemotherapy and stem cell transplant didn't take, and that's why we're here at the Swabathon, and already a lot of people came out to help. Residents in this neighborhood are bottomed out on potholes. You've seen runaway trains, but runaway barges wiping out whole docks? They spent every single day for months pushing for stronger building codes.
Just devastating because, well, you're unaware. I found his body.
She lost him to a $1,500 a month heroin habit. Helen Collins' 34-year-old son Taylor was 7 years clean, but just couldn't shake it.
He was on a waiting list to go to a rehabilitation, but there's just not enough facilities to meet the needs that we have. And he'd been on that list for over 6 months, went all over the country practically trying to find him help.
Kate dabbled in drugs as a teen, but doing heroin sent her on a dangerous course.
The last couple of weeks that she was living, her and her boyfriend started arguing, and she resorted back to using.
These are the faces of addiction. It's your son. It's your daughter.
They don't have the skills to combat the feelings of need that heroin, the euphoria that the heroin will give them. They do whatever they can to be able to get their next fix.
Tammy says her daughter was only thinking about her high, not that it could kill and the family it would leave behind.
Katie made that choice. And that's something that we all have to accept.
Now the Parkersburg moms dedicate all their effort into the Kate Addiction Foundation, trying to save other children's lives.
Otherwise, I'd just be sitting home crying all the time and living in my own torture.
Music is my life.
111 high school band members from across the valley, and they're there for more than the free T-shirt.
They come knowing that they're part of a cause that's much bigger than they are. Actually, cystic fibrosis is the #1 cause of death as far as genetic diseases in young people their age.
The program offers an intensive experience for the greater good.
They'll be spending the next 2 days at Ohio Valley University working on music to play from the stands and to put on a halftime performance at the Battle Against Cystic Fibrosis football game.
It's about passion, camaraderie, and most of all, the music.
They're giving up days of their summer break that they don't have to. Many of those students who are doing marching band next fall, they start up in a week or two or within the next month, and they're giving up yet another week of their summer and a couple more days of their summer just to be here and do this. So it's really exciting.
Still going strong after 15 years, a generous valley lends its support.
In the years in which we've been doing fundraisers in the Mid-Ohio Valley, the Battle Against Cystic Fibrosis events have raised almost $500,000 for research for cystic fibrosis.
Teenagers with a giving spirit and a band director having a blast working with them.
They have such a huge passion, a huge drive, and I'm privileged and honored to get to work with them.
It's Sophia's 4th year.
And I started doing it because I knew somebody with cystic fibrosis, and so this makes me feel like I'm helping them out in a minute way right now, but hopefully a bigger way in the future.
Jillian Risberg, WTAP News, Vienna.